Unfazed crew. So today we are at Martin's Auto Museum. I've driven by this place hundreds of times, never been. We're gonna go inside and take a look.
If you have any questions, just ask one of us, okay? I don't have any answers.
We got an old school vet. Very cool.
He tried to buy an Edsel a couple weeks ago, and one
Whoa.
of our suppliers has an Edsel
Look, you can look under the dress.
tow truck that he's gone and goes back.
This is what cats drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got a bunch of toys. Oh, Tarek's joining us today, by the way. Say hello, sir.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing, buddy?
Good, you?
Doing well, doing well. Checking out some automobiles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell it.
Lots of different toys. Although I think they'd refer to them as collectibles. They say if you drive a red sports car, you're more likely to get pulled over by the cops. So, yeah. I was going to say, this body style of Corvette was the first style of car that I ever started. I didn't drive it, I just revved it really, really loud. Very cool. I'm going to guess late 80s? Very cool. Ferrari. 2001 Ferrari 360 Spider. I raced the hell out of this in Need for Speed. Ooh, this is nice. 1967 Chevy Corvette Stingray. The specs: 327 cubic inch engine, 300 horsepower, 4-speed transmission, man. That's beautiful. It's like you're going to a rumble. Tarek, tell us about the interior.
Great. Well, if you take a look on the inside, you'll see leather seats.
Whoa.
It looks like a four. It's only 4 gears. Wow.
It's a
And then you
four-banger.
have an 8-track player there in the center of the console.
Nice. And what are we listening to on the drive today?
We're listening to Bob.
Beautiful. Here we have the classic jalopies. This reminds me of the movie The Time Machine with Guy Pearce. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. And basically, it just keeps breaking and killing his wife over and over and over again. And he realizes that no matter what happens, either she gets trampled by horses because the car scares her, when it, or scares the horses when it backfires, or they go down a dark alley and she gets mugged. So, pretty much he's damned either way.
This here is the coach from Back to the Future 3.
Oh,
And
lovely.
the end scene.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, one of the initial Model Ts.
Hello.
When they were, I think they were trying to jump on a train. It's been a while since I've seen Back to the Future 3.
Back to the Future 3 is a good one.
It is.
It's the one I've seen the least of the trilogy, but I still enjoy it.
Same here.
I've probably seen it like, I mean, I'm obsessed with Back to the Future, so I've probably seen it like 6 times, and then Back to the Future I've seen like 60 times.
You want a car nobody can steal, give them with a standard transmission. No kidding.
Oh, there he is. This is a 1914 Ford Model T Racer.
See that? Which one? Show called Top.
She couldn't afford much. Just recently, the last 6 months, and then she had I call it a beater. And it was on the column, stick shift.
ZZ Top Mobile.
Two young men.
1934 Plymouth. 2-door.
In there, and they're just fumbling around trying to get it to start.
Oh, free if you guess your weight.
How to get it going? Yeah.
This is very gangster. Like legitimate 1930s Chicago gangster.
Right now they're at either at office.
There's not a mount for a Tommy in the back.
Yeah, right? Well, everyone could just hang on the side, the running boards here, like in Public Enemy, and blow everyone away. Makes sense. I'm trying to get up the courage to ask her out, but she's kind of aloof.
One day I came to work and he goes, Rick, I need you to
Baby?
Don't be shy, Ben.
cut the whole back out of me and pick them out.
Oh my God, is that Willie Nelson? Celebrity sighting, everybody. Mr. Willie Nelson, sir? Can I have your autograph? This reminds me of Transformers. Holy shit! That's pretty cool.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
this is the crankshaft.
Very nice. Whoa. This looks like a Challenger. 2008 Dodge Challenger. What do we got? Oh, it's Cobra, right?
Yeah.
Shelby Cobra.
Only 6 miles.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, and then someone graffitied the inside. Holy crap.
We have a tournament parties and had a piano playing. And it's wild right here when there's a party. Yeah, his 91st birthday party in here for Mel about a month ago. We had all these cars outside, had tables up here, and where that Corvette is now down there, C8.
Carol Shelby's autograph. Well, that is amazing. Thank you.
That's the first car. That's why he has no serial number in it. That's what he told me.
This is
why he had no serial number in that big white spot, Carol.
this is the very first one he built?
Yeah. He says, there's a serial number in there. That's first from 427.
Oh, gotcha.
There's a serial number in there, and I said, what is it? He says, it's a great big white zero.
Wow. That's very cool.
I looked at him and I laughed, and I said, you're kidding me, Cheryl. And he said, no, he said, that's why I didn't want to put anything in there. I said, it's got a zero on it.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
All right. Would you mind telling that story again, just about when you guys purchased it?
We purchased this, and well, he sold this car first from his house to a guy in Nevada, Incline, Nevada, in a gambling casino. And they put it in there, and the guy decided after about a year he didn't want it there because he needed more gambling space tables. Made him more money than this car did. So he wanted to sell it back to Carol, and Carol said, sure, I'll buy it back from you. And he paid $1 million for it, so he gave him his $1 million back. And then Carol said, I got somebody down in Phoenix that wants to buy it, Mel Martin. So he called Mel up and he said, you betcha, send it up here. So he sold it to us for $1.1 million in 2009.
Wow.
And the $100,000 Mel paid him for it. He shuffled the car back and forth and all this kind of stuff. And Mel's worth about $400 million anyway. So he didn't want to screw Carol Shelby.
Yeah. He was already set.
And so he was set. And so he shipped the car back down here for us, put it in here. And we've had it ever since then, sitting in here on this turntable since 2009. He died in 2012. He's come over here 2 or 3 times since then, and I've talked to him personally 2 or 3 times.
Nice.
That's what I was telling. That's why I told him he had a big zero in the car. He was kidding me. He said, Billy, he says, I know you wanted a serial number on there. He said, there's got one on it. And I said, oh, okay. And so he was a super good guy, Carol Shelby was. And Mel was just like him. Mel's got a 12th grade education, and he's a good mechanic, and started working when in 1952 with that tow truck that's over there, the blue tow truck.
Oh yeah, the one with the Willie Nelson looking guy in it?
Yeah, okay, that's Mel's first vehicle, 1950. It's his 1928 Graham. And we painted it about 2 years ago and touched it all up and got all the motors working on it and stuff like that and gave it to him for his birthday.
That's awesome.
For his birthday. And we've all been old close friends for years, all of us have been. We were all in the JCs together for about 20 years, 15, 20 years.
Nice.
And so Mel was our state president at one time in the state JCs, and then he was our rodeo chairman one year, and then he was our convention center for our national convention chairman, and I was on his board of directors. I was on a board of directors of the JCs, so I helped him get elected to all those positions, and he helped me get elected to the JCs, and so we've just sort of been together, him and my wife. And my wife's the president of the Women's Auxiliary, and his wife was on her board of directors, and she had 150 members, and we had 500 in ours.
You had a good group of people.
We've had a good. That was in Phoenix. Was a beautiful town. It was about 800,000 people.
Yeah. Now it's too many damn people.
5 million people here now.
Too many people now.
In the city now. But I've been here since 1966, and Mel has been here since 1952. And so it's. But the museum is fantastic. Mel owns all these cars. We got 67 cars in here. We have 177 we own. Mel owns. I say we own. I don't own. Mel does. And he buys about 10 cars every year.
Cool.
Every year he buys cars. He's bought 7 more since this year started.
And you said this one right here is worth $6.2 million?
$6.2 million. That's what it's appraised by Haggerty.
Wow.
Haggerty appraises all our cars in here.
That's incredible.
When we get them, Haggerty sends an appraiser in here, and that big black Cadillac came in at $98,500.
Wow.
And Mel told me it's going to take $100,000, going to get $100,000. And I bet him $5 it wouldn't take $100,000. So he owes me $5. He said, well, I'll pay you next week. And I said, I don't want you to pay me. I want you to owe me for the rest of our lives.
Hang it over his head.
That's right. He owes me $5. And I ain't going to let him know. Let him not know from it.
The Roadrunner Superbird. Meep, meep. Plymouth. This is beautiful. Wow, that's really cool. Take a look at this. It's so big. Look at that. 1970 Plymouth Superbird. 440 cubic inch V8. 375 horsepower. A727 automatic transmission. That's awesome. I love that. That's very cool.
Pop-up headlights.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Look how long this car is, dude.
It's in a defining
1,
color,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's crazy, man. EK2 Vitamin Orange.
Defining.
Here's one of Mel's toys here, see? He buys stuff like this.
That's very cool.
We had this playing a lot of times when there was a party here.
It's great. It's a beautiful
All
Firebird.
kinds of. We bought that from a lady in Burbank. She bought it from the studio, and the engine wouldn't run. So she wouldn't sell it to him until he got out $100 bills.
Clowny clown clown.
$4,000.
Clowny clown clown.
We had a white top, and we put a black one on it. And the
Hogan's
paint was
here.
bad. We had our painter touch it up, and the engine didn't run, and our two mechanics. This is one of two cars we had.
1967 Cadillac Eldorado. Broham. Broham. This thing's a beast. Look at this. You could smoke and drink and write a novel in the back seat. Now, I could be wrong. I don't see a sign, but I think this is a 2020 Corvette. And it's freaking beautiful. I think this is a Schwinn. 1933 Buick Series 90 Limousine. Oh wow, look at that. A LaSalle Series 340. These are some chitty bang bang guys over here. 1930 Duesenberg Model J torpedo convertible boat tail speedster. Wow, look at that. That's some Jay Leno's garage stuff right there, man. Whoa. Duesenberg. The Duesenberg Drive, the Duesenberg. We love the Duesenberg. 1936 Alvis Firebird Drophead Coupe. Look at those tires. Like meaty bicycle tires. It's amazing. I don't know who this gentleman is here. I'm thinking he might be the owner. Like they have events and stuff back here. The jukebox in the corner. They actually have a carousel in here too. We're gonna make Tarek ride it later. Tarek's good at getting behind the scenes.
You're laughing now?
Yeah, probably like that.
Merry-go-round did it.
You gonna take it for a ride, Tarek?
The Queen of the Netherlands used to ride in this car, this exact one.
Really?
The back seat is just silk
That was her
where
carriage.
she'd sit.
That's amazing.
Also, where she said that is 100% so.
Wow. I'd expect nothing less.
Over here, if you come to the side and take a look
May
at
I?
the insignia.
You can go in there, yeah, I've got
Thank you, sir. This is a 2020 vet, right?
2020 day.
Oh, these are amazing.
Yeah, because we didn't want a 2021.
Yeah, these are, wow.
It's a 2021. He said, no, I ordered a 2020.
Well, there's something about this style. I haven't seen the 2021s, but the 2020 is amazing.
Same style as C8 is.
Oh, is it?
The same for 2021 is. They only built 3,000 of these in 1920 and in 2020.
A lot of glare there, sorry guys. But as you can see,
They're on 3,000 a month.
beautiful ride.
They're a dime a dozen.
And then-
You get them for about $75,000, $80,000. We got 2 offers for $120 for this one.
This is where the Queen of the Netherlands would ride. And she can get funky with the help. Ooh.
Well, this is 2021.
Quite the cash register.
Yeah.
Alright, so this Duesenberg Model J was actually one of Al Capone's henchmen's vehicles. Well, it actually says right here he's one of his captains. If you guys want to pause that and read for yourself a little bit about the history.
There's one thing different about Al Capone's cars versus normal Duesenbergs.
Yeah.
You open the back seat of this thing, and it's got this boat tail back here. Back seat comes down. Behind it is a door. If you open it, there's a machine gun holder in it.
Makes sense.
Every one of them.
That makes sense.
All 5 of those cars have machine gun holders in it.
So this belonged to one of his captains, and you were saying that that gentleman went on to open the Stardust Hotel in Vegas.
Right.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
I don't know how long he owned the Stardust. I have no idea. We look up the history of these things sometimes. And we can find
Jake the Barber.
a good war somewhere.
Beautiful vehicle.
What's that right there?
That's a trophy he won out in Wisconsin, basically. And then you buy other cars out there. Up, it's got a little bar in there. And if you switch the bar around, spin it on the backside, it's a makeup kit for women.
Oh wow, that's genius.
Unbelievable.
Look at those luxurious seats. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
1950s sofa. And you get the ashtray in there, of course.
Yeah, I got the nice tray. See, and I got the suicide door.
Oh wow. Oh, incredible. Jeez, look at that. That's incredible.
This and the Lincoln Continental were the only 2 that had a suicide door like that way and didn't have the whole stanchion to the top.
They look very comfy. Did they have seatbelts at the time or no? Or is that just
No,
where the...
No seatbelts.
Gotcha.
1957 seatbelts weren't around.
No seatbelts. You just hope for the best and hope you didn't fly through the windshield.
I wrecked 4 cars in the 50s.
Did you?
Yeah, I turned over 3 of them.
You were, and obviously you're okay.
Oh yeah, I wrecked them going 100 and some miles an hour too.
Do you want me to close this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it 170 miles an hour?
No, 100 and something. Over 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
I had a 58 Chevy that had a big block engine in it and had it all souped up and had 2 4-barrels on it. And I turned it over down by St. Louis.
Oh, geez.
About 120 miles an hour. Wow. One problem I had, I drank a lot.
Yeah.
And I stopped rolling cars as soon as I got married and quit drinking.
It's like there's a connection or something,
There's a connection there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you have fun though?
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
That's all that matters.
I raced motorcycles in those days too on TT track.
That's all that matters.
With Harley Davidson's. Buddy,
Yeah.
you from Phoenix or what?
Yes.
Buddy
Yes.
Stubbs Harley shop down there.
Oh yeah.
He was my best man in my wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
He's my age, yeah.
You got all the connections.
Yeah, Buddy and I used to race motorcycles back in the 50s.
That's awesome.
On the TT track.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you
made
only
it
got a
right.
few scrapes.
I had a 51 Chevy. I put a Corvette engine in it too. I turned it over going about class 2,
Jeez,
around
that's
100
great.
miles an hour.
That's incredible without a seatbelt. Like
No
that's
seatbelts.
that's
That's
amazing.
probably what saved me. I flipped around the car and I was drunk.
Yeah, you just felt loose. Yeah.
It was intense.
On the side. I was wondering if they have that protection that stops you from slipping in from third
Thunderbird.
to second gear to reverse.
Look how luxurious. Look at the old-fashioned speedometer.
I'm just kidding. Lots of that above me.
We've been friends so long, I get to do what I want to.
Alan?
My son's been in town though he's been
Yeah.
in Nissan every day. So I've taken a car once or twice.
1990 Ford NASCAR Baby Ruth car. Look at that. Straight up race car. Doesn't really look like that much under the hood. I mean, there is, but you'd almost expect more for a race car, you know? It's very consolidated. This is very cool. Got to get the hood. Baby Ruth. I think I had a Hot Wheels of this Baby Ruth car as a kid. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. That's cool. You see all the NASCAR memorabilia they have on the walls there. Whoa, Fast and the Furious supercars. Super bikes too. And of course the classic. Come on, I think everyone's played this at some point. Cruisin' USA by Midway. Remember that? Yeah, the purple Corvette. Gorgeous. Ooh, Chevy Camaro. This looks a lot like a Mustang, but it's a Camaro.
I changed that DeSoto's my favorite car.
1968 Chevy Camaro Z28.
I've an experience. This is 55 DeSoto's when I graduated from high school, and my best friend Jimmy, his dad had one, and he'd pick us up after school all the time in this thing.
Yeah.
And I'd always yell shotgun and run out here and get in the front seat, and all the girls thought I owned this car. My dad
Nice.
thought. I got a lot of dates from this car.
That's a good side effect.
I think I lost my virginity because of that car.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Well, that's a good reason for it to be your favorite
Yeah.
car.
It's my favorite car.
That's awesome.
A lot of memories in it.
That's a great story.
That's why I like that car.
Lady killer.
That's got the shifter up on the dash.
Oh, yeah.
And the 56 had the shifter down here, push button. Under here. And that has it.
Here we have the motorbikes. 1948 American Flyer Whizzer. Powered bicycle. Check it out, man.
Yeah, we're ready to get.
The Whizzer. You pee in it to fuel it.
This was right up there with Cadillac.
That's why it's green. Yeah, the e-bike. Shout out to James and Max. Here's another Whizzer. A slightly more beefy Whizzer. Getting a little closer to a real motorcycle. It's very cool. Sorry, trying to focus. Ah. Straight out of the blue, she sends me a John Deere letter. I keep feeling like someone's looking at me. Ah, Willie. Here's the back of the DeSoto.
This is a little Crosby car. You don't see this very often.
What's the history on this
This
one?
is a Crosley. It was made by Crosley Manufacturing. They made TVs and radios and stereos, Crosley radios and everything like that.
Okay.
And they made this car in the 1930s.
Wow, it's very
And,
tiny.
It was before. It's the first smart car.
Yeah.
It wasn't known as that, but it is.
The compact.
Compact right now, but it's got a little tiny engine in it. The gas tank.
Oh wow.
This is the engine down here.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Beautiful.
This is the engine in the hole. That's a gas tank. That big thing.
Wow, look at
The
that.
battery. This has got this for get about probably 50 miles to a gallon. It's the first smart car you ever saw, but it's 1939.
Wow, that's amazing. 1939 Crosley convertible. Very cool. Interesting hood.
Yeah.
It's weird how it locks like that.
Yeah.
That's great. 1954 Mercury M100. Look under the hood. Let's look under the hood. Oh, look under the hood. One of the only ones in the USA, probably the best in the world. Over 170,000 to build, 60,000 in chrome alone. Chrome. Let's take a look at it. This is a very beautiful truck. I never would have guessed. We're gonna take a look inside there. Sorry guys, there's a lot of glare. Beautiful truck. Tarek, there's someone behind you.
It's Farmer Bob.
I love him. Oh wow, look at that. The engine's in the... Or, no, that's not the engine. Never mind. Pretty cool though, a transparent bed of the truck. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Here's a hot take. I think the Tomaso, the Pantera, I think it looks a little better than the Ferrari Countach, or Lamborghini Countach.
It's beautiful. It's very 80s. Oh, actually, I am totally wrong. 1973.
70?
73. This thing was way ahead of its time, dude.
Yeah,
Doesn't it look kind of 80s?
yeah, it looks very 80s.
Yeah, it looks
But I
like.
think the design, I mean, you see a lot of similarities, like, obviously low, it's thin, and then you have the rear view, which, you barely get any view from the back.
Yeah.
Huge spoiler, and then I'm pretty sure the mirrors, when you pull down the mirrors on the sunlight, what's it called? The shade protector?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can take those off as well, so if your passenger wanted to maybe do like a little bump of coke or something,
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
it's made for that. That's what it's
Yeah.
made for.
I hear there's also lasers built in because it was the James Bond car.
Was it?
I don't know. Looks like it could have been.
Well, yeah, I believe it. I believe you at first.
There's lasers, man. This thing's beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look right there. That's all on. And then we have tractor. Love me a tractor. Oh, what do we got here? 1922 Chevy Sport Roadster. Studebaker National Foundation. 1963 Chevy Bel Air, a good year. 409 Turbo. Oh, he found me. I don't know how, but he found me. Son of a bitch. Oh, look at the Rolls-Royce, man. This is like a Lennon mobile. Oh, this is kind of cool. Look at these. The 1977 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow 2. Check this out. You got a bumper car. Wonder where that came from. Maybe an old Castles and Coasters bumper car? I don't know. Honey, where are my pancakes? Oh, check it out. I got the rubber food. Delicious, very hard to digest. This is great. Boy, look at that Rolls. Check out that Rolls-Royce, dude. Wow. And my favorite car. Here. This is gorgeous. Wow, look at that. Man, beautiful.
Oh, look how plush the seats are.
Seriously. Looks like they'd massage you. It was a 1946 Ford Super Deluxe two-door convertible. Let's take a look under the hood. For all you gearheads out there. And hey, for all you mannequin enthusiasts, it's Marilyn Monroe, everybody. Or maybe Madonna. It's hard to tell. I'm going to guess Marilyn is the mole. Hello, Marilyn. She's quite articulate.
This is the car in Back to the Future.
Oh, the one that Biff wrecked?
Yeah, Biff, yeah.
Yeah, the one that he runs into the manure.
Yep.
I hate manure. Does it say that?
Yes.
That is badass. The 1985 film Back to the Future and its sequel Back to the Future Part 2, the car which character Biff Tannen owns in 1955 was a black 1946 Ford Super Deluxe convertible, seen here. During production, a black 1946 Ford Super Deluxe coupe had the top cut off to resemble a convertible. After the film, the car was kept by Universal and displayed in their backlot tour. The 1946 car is now in a private collection. Badass. Well, this one's a convertible too, though. They said that they cut the other one. I don't know, maybe I misread it. Very cool. They should have Biff in there. They should have had a Biff mannequin covered in shit. Boy, this place is great. 1959 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner. It was very cool of him to take us kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah, it is. Can't wait for you to get into the next room.
Yeah, seriously. Boy, look at this. It's kind of a convoluted convertible top system, huh? Look at this. You and 12 of your best friends can go on a road trip.
Wow. They actually have a separate battery just to control the convertible.
Really?
No, they don't.
That seems like a real thing. I wonder if you did it just on again, off again, just back and forth, raising, lowering, if it would like drain the battery in like 20 minutes. Skyliner. What do we have? You know, I skipped the Mustang. This looks like I'm going to guess, I could be totally wrong, I'm going to guess a 1999 Mustang. 95, fuck. Close enough though. Hardtop convertible. Yeah, when we were kids, this is what Mustangs looked like. And then they kind of switched over. They kind of went back to that classic style in a way with the ones in the 2010s.
Yeah.
It's still a cool style though. I do like this. Very, very cool. Two tops. Ooh, a bunch of woodies. I'm getting Beach Boys good vibrations out here.
Yeah, very beach cruiser.
This is a lot of wood. This is a lot of wood. Whoa. They have a distinct smell. I like it. Very leathery. Boy, ton of wood, man. Like 3 forests had to go down just to accommodate these 5 cars here.
Come check this out.
1947 Chrysler Town and Country sedan. Oh, this is fucking beautiful. Look at that.
Look here in the interior. In the area where the stereo would have been, it looks like they replaced it with a grate.
A grate.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if that was the air conditioning.
Oh, good point.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not sure.
Did they have AC in the 40s? Good question. I feel like they would have.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that came in.
Maybe it says. But production was suspended during World War II. It was produced from 1940 to 42. In the immediate post-war era, the American public was eager to return to normal life. Automakers struggled to keep pace with demand, especially with a storage of raw materials. But Chrysler had a bit of a head start because they envisioned a wood-bodied town and country in 1941. Oh, so the wood came out of necessity because of a lack of materials from the war.
Wow.
I never even thought of that. The town and country was built using structural wood of white ash with contrasting panels of rich Honduran mahogany. My favorite kind of mahogany, everyone. If you have any Honduran mahogany, please send it to us. We'd really appreciate it. The wooden body parts were supplied by Peckin Wood Products from Helena, Arkansas, and then shipped to Chrysler's Jefferson Avenue plant in Detroit for final fitment and assembly. The wooden framing was built from straight-grained ash and then hand-fit, as every compounded curve and wood-to-metal interface had to be created by hand. The roof, however, remained solid steel. Classic. In 1947, only 2,651 Chrysler Town and Country sedans were produced. The Town and Country continued production until 1988. Sorry, that was a mouthful. But man, interesting shit. Beautiful Chrysler, my gosh. 1953 Packard Model 2679 convertible. And a lot of Coca-Cola. A lot of great signage too. Sorry, I haven't really done a great job of documenting all the signage, but man, they got some cool stuff in here. Especially if some of these are original. Wow. Really impressive. Sinclair. From the creators of Adventures in Babysitting, Heartbreak Hotel, It's Great Fun, USA Today. Also available on laser video disc. Beautiful. Never saw that. Have to add it to our watch list. Boy, these are beautiful. Just want to throw a surfboard on top and get your favorite girl. Come on, Barbara Ann. What's bone? Whoa,
You have to
look
guess
at that.
what year this car is. You need to guess.
This is a 1967 Fastback. Am I right?
You're close.
No? What is it?
Come check it out.
1968 and a half. Ford Mustang Fastback. Wow, I was close. I was
Just a
close.
year and a half off.
That's a very odd thing to specify.
Yeah.
Built to be the quickest factory drag racing car in '68, the Cobra Jet Mustang was conceived by Bob Tasca of Tasca Ford and pushed into production at the urging of customers halfway through the year, apparently. The 1968 Ford Mustang 428 CJ obliterated everything in the super stock class at the 1968 NHRA Winter Nationals. This is going. I'm not going to keep talking. Dude, it's gorgeous.
5.5, 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds.
Whoa.
1968.
That's incredible. And a half.
And a half.
And it had seatbelts.
Yes.
Check it out, so you don't have to worry about throwing the kids through the windshield. I mean, you can unbuckle them if you really want to. The Fastback was the coolest look, I think, for the Mustangs.
Oh, I agree.
1951 Mercury Woody Wagon. 1949 Ford Woody Wagon. Ooh. Cool cream color. It's like a butter pecan Beach Boys adventure. Looks like they got in a horrific crash. That's why all the seats are messed up. Oh, look at that dash. It's very wooden. Oh wait, ready? Hello.
Hello.
You want to go surfing safari with me?
Yeah, let's hop in the mahogany vehicle, my man.
Let's do it, bro.
This is the type of car you transport parakeets in.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Well, does that make the car lighter? If they're flying around in there?
I think so. I think it affects the tire pressure somehow. Oh, there he is. I knew there was another one around here somewhere.
Martin.
It's Bugsy Baboon. Bugsy Siegel's reject brother.
65 horsepower. It's
Mama?
a V8 with 65 horsepower.
Wow, it looks so simplistic underneath, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
1932. Model B. Historic vehicle. I think that's an appropriate license plate. They did a great job with the theming in here, man. All the signs and everything. Really cool. 1931 Studebaker Commander. I'm trying to get all the cars. I feel like there's probably one that I missed, but I'm trying to get most of them. 1928 Buick Master 6 Coupe.
So long since I've talked to anybody because of COVID, whose mannequins are really hitting the spot.
They're very comforting.
Weird and socially awkward. They don't mind too much.
Yeah, Tarek and I were just saying, walking around, it feels like there's a lot of other people in here checking it out, but it's just us and like 25 mannequins. And Bill.
And Bill.
Nice
Yeah,
guy.
he's a good man.
Good man. Bill was very cool
Here's
and
another Bill.
let us get close to the Cobra, which was amazing, and the
There's Bill Davis.
Corvette as well. Hey, Bill Davis. Yeah. I was saying earlier, I think I had a Hot Wheels of this Baby Ruth NASCAR car. And that's totally possible because it's a 1990 Ford Baby Ruth car. Totally possible. Totally within the realm of possibility, man. Great museum. If you guys happen to be in the Phoenix metropolitan area, check it out. They're going to be changing locations in August of 2021. But they're moving to a bigger location so they can have even more cars from their collection on display. So definitely check out Martin's Auto Museum. Love that Bumblebee. Very, very cool. Love that Ferrari, man. Tarek's lost. Tarek, where are you?
Ben? Hello?
Where is everybody? I like how they just left us alone in the museum. It's nice.
Yeah.